Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. Today is October 2nd, and we're here for the Detroit BOPC Commissioners Meeting. We don't have a quorum, so I'm going to start by asking that we have the invocation presented by Commander Chaplain Darren Penson, who's on Zoom.
May we all bow our heads. Father, in the name of Jesus, first and foremost, we want to say thank you for another day that you have made. And we ask, God, that you continuously bless this department. God, down through the years, going back to 1865 when we were established as the Detroit Police Department, you have been faithful to us. You have blessed us with staff. You have blessed us with all office, has blessed us with administration, has blessed us with one chief after another chief. God, you've been faithful to us. You have also provided the resources that was needed to continuously make this city safe. So for that, God, we say thank you. And now, God, we just ask your blessings upon this meeting as the Board of Police Commissioners provide oversight for the Detroit Police Department. God bless this agenda. We know that the focus, God, is all about the safety of the city of Detroit, but most importantly, our officers. And we also ask, God, that as before we close, we ask, God, that the shields that they wear outside on their shirts, the badges that they wear, enlarge them so it be a protection to protect them from seen and unseen danger. We bless you and we glorify you. It's in Jesus' name that we all say amen and thank God.
Amen. Thank you, Chaplain. And now we're going to go straight to the oral communications and public comments. And please remember, there's a 2-minute limit for your comments, and inappropriate language and comments may delay the TV broadcasts and video posts. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Our first speaker will be Ms. Bernice Smith, followed by Ms. Fredia Butler, and then we'll go into Zoom.
Got this thing too far from me. Good afternoon to my commissioners.
Good afternoon.
There are two things that's worrying me, and I hope it doesn't happen in our city. We're having enough problems as it is, that your president is threatening to send troops to not only Chicago, my hometown, but to Detroit. I don't know what possessed him to even thinking about Detroit. But anyway, let's pray and hope that he doesn't get that desperate to send troops here to our city. I think we are able to and capable of taking care of our own crime that we have here, even though it's too much even for me to even think that we're continuously having this problem. But in the meantime, I want us all to be careful and to be safe with each other. And of all things, I can't understand you going to parties or whatever it is, to gatherings, and you got a gun or you got some kind of confusion. I beg the people of the city of Detroit here to calm yourself and be under control, because I know it's easy to get upset about a lot of things nowadays, but we must control our temper and we must think. I know we have a minister among us, and I wish that he would pray for not only his parishioners, but for the city also, as a police commissioner. Just send out a prayer for all the people here in the city of Detroit. I would feel much better when we calm ourselves and stop fighting and shooting each other. I look at the 11 o'clock news every day, and this is their thing, is what's going on in our city. So I beg the people of Detroit, please control your temper and stop having guns on your possession. I thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
May I say something? I want to thank you,
Yes,
Mother Bernice.
Commissioner.
Mother Bernice, I simply want to thank you for that wonderful message. Thank you. It was humble
Come from my heart.
and kind, and I hope everyone does pay attention. Put down the guns. You're right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next speaker, please.
Ms. Fredia Butler.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Commissioners, as I have stated before, that the only reason the administration hasn't federalized the National Guards here is because we have a white mayor. But after November, you will hear more about troops being deployed here. I am concerned because no leader has made a clear statement that they don't want troops here. The president is violating the Constitution, and not enough is being said or done to stop him, not even the Supreme Court. Everyone should listen to the speech that was given to 800 generals September 30th by President Trump and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth. It was frightening. The President and his Secretary of Defense are declaring war on blue cities or black and brown citizens. He told the generals they are to use the cities as training ground to defeat the enemy within. I believe the generals will not follow the President's unlawful orders. They took an oath to the Constitution and not to a man. Why haven't we heard our leaders here clearly state that there is no emergency to deploy troops? Pay attention, commissioners, and use your critical thinking skills. How will our officers be used? Troops are trained to kill and not to police their fellow citizens. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Madam Chair, Ms. Williams, and then we'll go into Zoom. Oh. After Ms. Williams, then Mr. Smith. And please state your name for the record.
Yes, hi, my name is Sharnita Williams. Today is 10/2/25. Make sure that's on record. Okay, last week, DC Hayes, when you guys do the report, oh, I'm sorry, AC Hayes. When you guys do the report, normally you talk about the fatalities and what happened. You just was making a comment on the rates going down, but nobody ever mentioned the murder that occurred 2 weeks ago from a Detroit police officer that got killed on Delaware. And like I've been speaking about, Madam Chair, you said you went to the Detroit Police Department concerning ex-offenders with fake names or illegal immigrants, and you said that they did not have any. But if it's inside of the Detroit Police Department, why they gonna come clean? Like I stated last week, Internal Affairs was at 3426 Mack Avenue, and he was sitting right next to the chief at the city council meeting when I was there. So he's the same one who came into 3426 Mack Avenue to remove their weapons. So, like I said, an ex-offender on the Detroit Police Department with a fake name had to sign off on it. And that's an officer got killed, and like I stated before, regardless of his circumstances, he lost his life. The same gun that was signed off for him, how can he sign off with a fake name? And a while ago, you all gave a promotion to a captain. She used to be at 12900 West Chicago when Chief White, under the administration she was working for, where all these police officers was at. So while you on Iris Street, and I seen you clearly when I used to be there in your no, you didn't even have, I don't even know if you had your uniform on, but you was in your car, a Lincoln. And this is what I'm saying, the corruption, the lies that they do tell to cover up illegal activities in this city.
Thank you. DC, are you aware of any officer that was killed last week?
Through the chair, no, ma'am.
Microphone.
Yeah, we can't, your microphone is not working.
To the chair, can you hear me now?
I cannot.
First of all, good afternoon.
Big one. At the podium is working.
Wait, let's see if this works. Does it work? No.
Testing, testing,
Podium.
No, just try the one that's in your hand.
testing.
There.
Good. Good afternoon to the board.
Thank
No,
you.
ma'am, there was no officer that was killed.
All right, thank you. Our next speaker, please.
So, good afternoon, Board. I saw former Chief James White, who I was very disappointed in his leadership of the department earlier in his new role, and I had to go shake his hand, even though it was kind of funny because his last walk on my Wednesday did a silent protest and almost got a nice lawsuit against the city of Detroit because his EPU member tried to physically stop me from walking in this freedom of speech protest while exercising my First Amendment right. I want to say, do you guys have any updates on the case of retired Sergeant Devon Jackson killed in 2023 on Southfield Freeway, who was indeed a Detroit police officer who was killed? And that's an open homicide in the city of Detroit, to my knowledge. Like we're acting like these homicides that are open don't exist. I do want to give a major shout out to Chief Bettison. There's a house. Let me get the address really quick. It's on Cardoni Street, 7 Mile on Cardoni. The house is completely vacant. It was sold by the land bank. Apparently, at some point, there's a 191A7 Cardoni Street. There is no front door on this structure. There is no plastic up. There is nothing to stop people from getting in and out. The house is down to the studs. There are 2 twin little girls who live 3 houses down from this vacant structure. Anybody can walk in and out, snatch the girls in, rape them. They could be dogs, drug addicts, anything. The house is about 500 feet away from the school. Behind it, a stone's throw away. There are kids in this neighborhood that are playing. There's a library 3 blocks down in District 3. I've been trying to get this house boarded up since I saw it yesterday while I was out canvassing the neighborhood, and I've been having the darndest time. I'm here talking about it now, too. I got a call from Tammy Daniels. I'm not sure if she's going to do anything about it. There was a notice put on the door on the 17th of September. Here we are, the 2nd of October. The house is still wide open. So I was wondering if I could get any help to get this house boarded up. I'm sure if I was to be able to teleport there right now and do a live video stream, the house would be wide open, and I could just walk right in and do whatever I would like to do, and anybody could do whatever they would like to do. So I would like to help get some work around getting this house boarded up. I know Chief Bettison's working on it, but just wanted to talk about that. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Woods, and then Commissioner.
Yep. Can DC, can you address that issue if we can possibly get some help with that, being that that's a safety issue?
Through the chair, yes, sir. Was that 19181 Cardoni?
87.
Got it.
The address comes up as Highland Park, but it's definitely Detroit. I don't know why it comes up like that. Highland Park 96 miles from 7.
We'll certainly get that taken care of.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, please. I'm sorry, hold on one second. I think we have a quorum. So I'm going to go ahead and call the meeting to order. And we've already had the invocation. Madam Secretary, could we have the roll call?
Commissioner Woods,
Present.
Commissioner Bernard,
Attorney Linda Bernard, present, District 2.
Commissioner Bell, Commissioner Jones,
Present.
Commissioner Smith,
Present.
6 present, Madam.
Thank you. And now, may I have an approval of the October 2nd, 2025 agenda, please?
Second.
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Jones and seconded by Commissioner Woods. Is there any discussion? All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The motion carries. And now, could I get a motion for approval of the minutes for September 25th, 2025?
So move.
It's been moved by Commissioner Woods, seconded by Commissioner Bernard. Is there any discussion? All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. And now, Madam Secretary, could we have the introduction of the staff and police officials and representatives and community leaders?
Walsh, through the chair. BOPC staff present today, Corporation Counsel Conrad Mallett, Dr. Francis Jackson, parliamentarian Drew Freeze, Felicia Tyson, Janya Underwood, Teresa Blossom, Mary Barber, Candace Hayes, Armesia Joshua, Dior Mathis, Chief Investigator Jerome Warfield, Supervising Investigator LaSonia Sloan. Interpreters today are Stephanie Beatty and Emma Meisman, Frida Butler of the 2nd Precinct Community Relations, Nicole Fisher, 4th Precinct Community Relations, Marie Overall of the Office of State Legislature, Tyrone Carter, Lieutenant Mark Young, President of the Lieutenants and Sergeants Association, former Detroit Police Commissioner William Davis, and we have for Police Chief's Office, Deputy Chief Carrie Sloan. Those are registered at this time, Madam Chair.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to, under my officer's report, present an oath or administer an oath and badge to Investigator Toya Lawrence. And I would ask OCI Chief Investigator to join me up front. Yes. Also have the investigator come up front, please.
Right.
And her supervisor. Thank you. All right. So when I say state your name, please state your name and repeat after me. Hold your right hand up, please. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
Support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and the Charter of the City of Detroit, Michigan,
and the Charter of the City of Detroit, Michigan,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of investigator for the Detroit Board of Police Commissioners
of investigator of the Detroit Board of Police Commissioners
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Thank you. Here's your badge. Congratulations, young lady.
Through the chair.
Yes. Please,
Yeah.
Commissioner.
Yes, I want to recognize this investigator. She has come on board and has done a phenomenal job. Can you hear me? No? Okay, thank you. So I want to recognize this investigator. She has come on the job and has done a phenomenal job. Her numbers are through the roof. She has been dedicated and doing her job, and she's been very, very thorough. And so we are so fortunate to have you. I know she has studied law before and have done some things. I remember her interview was stellar. And so keep up the great work, and we appreciate your service to the citizens of the city of Detroit.
Let's give her a hand. Thank you. Congratulations again.
Congratulations.
Any other comments or questions? All right, thank you. I'd like to move on to the Chief of Police report, which will be provided by Deputy Chief Carrie Sloan.
Good afternoon to this honorable board, and I'd like to thank you for allowing me to be here in the chief's place. We'll start off with some crime statistics. Currently, we are down 24 homicides this year, which equals 16%. We're down over 100 non-fatal shootings, which is a 22% decrease. In total, we're down 7% in Part 1 violent crime. While we are making progress on our crime numbers, we will continue to fight to get them even lower. Yesterday at the Rosa Parks Transit Center, which was October 1st, officers were dispatched to a shooting at the location where one male was shot. 2 suspects were taken into custody. This incident is stemming from a physical altercation that had occurred about 2 months ago between these 2 parties. We had excellent video of the incident, and we do have 2 in custody, and we'll be working through that investigation. We had a fatal hit-and-run accident on September 25th that occurred on the east side, resulting in the fatality of a 40-year-old woman. A male suspect fled the scene, but with the help of the community and the officers from the 9th Precinct, he was located swiftly and taken into custody. On September 29th, the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office charged this suspect with operating while intoxicated, causing death, reckless driving causing death, and leaving the scene of an accident. In the community this past week, the Detroit Police Department joined the DEA, the Detroit Wayne Integrated Health Network, Love Detroit Prevention Coalition, and the Youth Connection as they announced the installation of permanent DEA prescription drug take-back boxes, that's a mouthful, in all Detroit police
if you don't mind.
precincts. So citizens can bring unused prescription drugs and drop them into those boxes safely. On Monday, September 29th, the Detroit Police Department celebrated and decorated the career of Corporal Lester Lee, who served for 28 years with the police department. His last command was at Communications. We had Walk a Mile Wednesday just yesterday with Chief Todd Bettison, along with members of the department and the community who walked a mile through the 12th Precinct. Community members were able to speak with the chief and other officers about concerns in their community. Tomorrow, Chief Bettison will be participating as a panelist in the Community Investment Breakfast. This year's breakfast will celebrate the collective work to unify opportunity and innovation across the corridors in Southwest Detroit. And finally, on Tuesday, October 14th, the Detroit Police Department's 3rd Precinct will be sponsoring a senior bingo with karaoke. The event will take place from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the 3rd Precinct, located at 2875 West Grand Boulevard. Transportation is available upon request. Just RSVP by October 7th, 2025. Thank you. That completes the report.
Thank you, DC Sloan. Are there any questions or comments? Yes, Commissioner Bernard and then Commissioner Woods.
Excuse me, I've seen the banners all over the building for the chili cook-off, if I'm correct. Where is it going to be? And you can also watch the game. It's $20, I think, to get in, but can you tell me where it's going to be?
Through the chair, yes, ma'am. I'll find that out and get that information for you.
Okay, because it's a big deal. You've got it instead of like a 7-foot TV or something. I don't know. I want to know.
Okay, I'll get that.
Thank you. Commissioner Woods?
Absolutely. Thank you, DC Sloan. Can you emphasize and talk about the drug take-back and that, you know, more so the community know? I don't know if you guys have flyers and how they can access that, but every precinct has these containers in there. And so this is unprecedented. I know that you guys have done it in just a couple of precincts before. Now it's in every precinct where people can drop off their prescription drugs. I think that's vitally important. And then also, I know Faith in Blue is coming up as well I think on the 13th. I don't know if it's flyers in here and how people can access that information for, I know they having like a community prayer walk at Burns Elementary School on October the 13th. And so if the public in the community can get that information online, can you talk about those two things a little bit more in terms of the drug take back and Faith in Blue? Thank you.
Yes, sir. Through the chair, we'll get the details for the Faith in Blue, the location and time. Yes, so the take-back boxes are available in every precinct. No questions asked. They are boxes that people in the community can bring prescription drugs that are unused and drop them in the box. It's a safe way to dispose of any type of prescription drugs, so they're not being flushed or thrown into the trash, and that way they are disposed of safely, keeping them out of the hands or out of the children's hands or out of the hands of folks that would misuse prescription drugs. So those are available in every single precinct.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? Thank you, DC Sloan. At this time, we'll go back to oral communications. So who is our next speaker, please?
Thank you, Madam Chair. We'll go into Zoom. Our first speaker will be, unless someone came in and wanted to make a comment, I apologize. Our first speaker will be Ms. Ann Byrne, and then former Commissioner William Davis, and that will be the end.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Good evening. Good evening to the chair, through the chair, to the entire commission. This is Ann Byrne, president of the Springdale Woodmere Block Club and in Southwest Detroit. And I wanted to make sure that there was some recognition. We have, after a very quiet stretch, we've been a little bit busy here. Our 4th precinct has, and their response time has been absolutely awesome. Their solve rate remains very, very high. Of what could have been a bad situation 3 days ago was very quickly resolved. But more importantly, I think a lot of you probably saw the press conferences with regard to the Southwest truck ordinance coming online. And I wanted to especially recognize our Captain Star Gonzalez for being proactive and getting officers training regarding, truck laws and things like that. I want to encourage the commission to continue to make sure that we have the trained motor carry officers in the city of Detroit. And additionally, roughly a month ago, we had a situation which I do believe turned out to be either empty or the cargo was not damaged, of a Class 2 hazmat gas crashing into a viaduct less than a block away from one of our schools. And it wasn't a semi, so the placards were on the sides. And I want to make sure that we're looking with all the increase with the Howe traffic to get hazmat training into the academy, not just in our precinct, because
Thank you. Thank you for that. Is there any comment or questions? Okay, our next speaker, please.
Good afternoon. Could I be heard?
Yes, you may.
Okay, I'd like to say that yesterday, my City of Detroit retiree group, Detroit Active Retired Employee Association, we had a meeting yesterday at over on Woodward at St. Matthew St. Joseph Episcopal Church. Also, after our meeting, there was another meeting that started dealing with dashboards with the City of Detroit and state police and a number of other things. In fact, I ended my meeting early and recommended some of our people go over there, because you'd be surprised how many people are really looking for information, that need more information. And I think there's an opportunity for this board and the police department to provide more information to the community. A lot of people had no idea about the dashboard that the city of Detroit have, or the fact that the state of Michigan has this dashboard, and other communities have them. There are a whole lot more like public service type announcements and information that the city, the board, the police department should be giving. They should help to inform the people. Because I'm also part of the Michigan Roundtable, ALPAC, for Metro Detroit. And there's an opportunity for more information to be disseminated with more people. And we need to make sure that we encourage people to know about different things that's going on, even knowing about, I don't know if it's posted or not, but even knowing about the various police community councils throughout the city and the day and time that they meet. That could be posted on the website. We need to encourage more people to take a more active role in our community. That way we could help to reduce the crime. And I think the crime can be and should be reduced even more than what it has been. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Are there any other speakers?
Madam Chair, that was your last speaker.
Thank you. There are no presentations today, but could we please have the report from the Board Secretary, Ms. Garnier? Yes, thank you for that. Commissioner Burton has joined us for the record. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam.
Yes.
Madam Chairwoman.
Madam Secretary?
Through the chair, under tab 6, you will note the communications, 2 reports, and the other 3 communications, A through E. The announcements for today are as follows. Next week, Thursday, October 9th, 6:30 p.m., is a community meeting for October, which will be in the 3rd Precinct at 8904 Woodward Avenue, which is at Considine Little Rock Recreation Center. The next community meeting for November will be held Thursday, November 13th at 6:30 p.m., which will be in the 2nd Precinct, Adams Butzel Rec Center, which is at 10500 Linden Street in Detroit. Upcoming committee meetings. On Tuesday, October 14th, is a policy committee meeting here at Public Safety Headquarters at 5 p.m. Those are the announcements and the report as of today, Madam Chair.
Oh, thank you, Madam Secretary. Is there any, okay, there's comment. Commissioner Woods?
Yes, Madam Chair, I just want to make sure that the staff is very, very focused, laser sharp focused in terms of making sure that these promotions are ready to go for next week. It's vitally important that we get these done. I know that they are in need of detectives and other personnel to be able to continue to service the citizens of the city of Detroit. So, Madam Chair, I'm very, very hopeful that this will be on our radar for next week's meeting.
Madam Secretary, did we get a communication from Chief Biddison on this? As far
Madam
as the date?
Chair, the incoming communication today under tab 6. Under tab 6, you will note the recommendation for the Chief of Police,
Yes.
which lists the candidates that are recommended. Madam Chair, together with Chief Warfield, there is a report on the detailed timeline. I believe Vice Chair Woods also has that timeline. Staff is working aggressively to complete that. And as soon as we receive the additional documentation from OCI, the complete set of documents with the summaries, as is the protocol and process of this board, will be sent out immediately. We anticipate prior to next Wednesday having that completed.
Go ahead, Commissioner.
Through the chair, I think that we should have an expectation to have those done immediately based upon the the great need and all of the things. So, Chief Warfield, should we expect that information to be done by the end of this week?
Through the chair, our staff has been working on it from the day we received the documentation, which was this past Tuesday. The schedule that is in the binder is putting the promotional vote that you all have to take on the 16th, not at the community meeting next week, but the 16th. So
on the 16th?
On the 16th, yes, sir. So you should have everything that you need to review a week in advance of that, a little bit more than a week in advance, to review all of the 40 or 41 promotions that are coming your way. So you should have that early next week. As Madam Secretary said, you'll have that information.
Okay. So, so we have a community meeting next week. Okay. So we wouldn't do it in the community.
Right.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure that that is a high priority for OCI. And I know it's a priority for us over here in BOPC. I want to make sure we get that and have a sufficient amount of time to be able to review so that we can get that done.
So then we're saying that it's going to be available for us to vote on the week after next. Okay. Any other comments? Oh, Commissioner Bernard?
Just quickly, Madam Secretary, could you be kind enough to advise the community of the date that we will not be having a board meeting, that because we'll be at the training,
Nicole?
so that they can know in advance? Like, we should start telling them now every week when we're not going to be here, so they won't be planning to be here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Presently, even though board has not voted to cancel its meeting for the week of the 26th of October, we anticipate there's a proposal to cancel the meeting, which I believe is the 30th. Thursday, October 30th, the meeting will be canceled due to the attendance of board and staff attending the NACO annual conference during that week, the 27th through the 30th. So we anticipate that meeting being canceled by board vote prior to that time.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Any other comments? Any other comments? Okay, hearing none then.
Gary has something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, DC.
To the chair, I just wanted to follow up on a couple of things really quick for you. I was informed by Mr. Smith that the home on Cardoni is currently being boarded up, so that's positive.
Right.
It has been boarded up. The chili cook-off, I was able to get that date for you. It is October 5th. It's from 2 p.m. to 7:30 in Shed 3 at Eastern Market. That's all first responders. All are welcome. It's a fun time for a little competition, and there are prizes and a DJ. The Faith in Blue is on October 13th. I don't have the details, but I will make sure that it is in next week's report.
Thank you kindly. Any other questions? They're asking for the date again.
The Faith in Blue is October 13th.
Thank you. All right. Is there another comment? No? All right. Is there any unfinished business to come before the board? Any unfinished business? Any new business?
Move to adjourn.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
It's been moved by Commissioner Bernard.
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Woods. Any discussion? All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.